Okay, this is a video from earlier, and I just want to point something out that right here, after I've already entered this trade at 68 cent, I was already being quoted 54 cent on the inverted pricing because the trade is in the money. You can see right there, 0847. This trade, see right here, 08350. Trades in the money by 12 pips. There's no reason for a sell order to take place at 11 cent, even based on the inverted pricing. What's actually happening is under the advanced orders, these orders are being interpreted as a call, a buy order or a call at 11 cent, and that's not inverted pricing, that's an actually inverted order. I didn't tape long enough to actually show that this is exactly what's happening, but you can see right here I was already getting ready to set up my trade. I already had 13 hours left, and that's what happened, and that's how I ended up in the situation that resulting in me suspending trading on Cantor. Okay guys, I'm here documenting um, something as to why I'm suspending trading on the Cantor Exchange for me. I want to make it perfectly clear that if you're comfortable trading on the Cantor Exchange, they are CFTC regulated, and I still view this as a plus. But when there are issues, and these issues are highly technical, it's very difficult for a body of anybody of regulators to really be able to dig in and comprehend these issues when they're technical issues. And in my opinion, based on my experience, there is a technical issue with this exchange laid out as it is. This number right here is 108385. Now, here you can see we've touched that number, and this is hours before I ever entered my trade. Now, I want to make a note of that. That's where we touch that number, and that number right there is not the strike of 10835. That's the strike that you saw me enter with almost 14 hours left. Now let's go through the day and let's see if we ever touch that number again. We have to see that red line that I put on myself in order to touch that number. Now, if we touch that number, then the contract would be somewhere around 50 cent, which I've documented in all of these at the money trades that I've been posting here on YouTube. Now this is well into the day, and we haven't seen hide nor hair, as we say here in the South, of that number. Again, not no sign of that number at all. We haven't touched that number again ever since I entered that trade. Somehow I was called out of a trade there was a buy order that was filled on my account at 11 cents, which should mean that I'm actually out of the money, that the market is actually below 108.35. That never happened on the day. In fact, if you go back and look closely at the video prior to this, you'll notice that there were numbers at 48 cents on the sales side. What happened, in my opinion, is that my actual order, rather than being inverted pricing, it was actually an inverted order. And that order was interpreted as an 11-cent call, not an 11-cent sale. You cannot close a call with a call. But somehow today, I managed to. And somehow, this managed to defy all laws of the Black Scholes and managed to achieve pricing well to the benefit of the counterparty. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say about this. And this is why I'm no longer participating and no longer a participant at the Cantor Exchange. Again, I'm making this video so that everyone will be aware. There's that 108.35 right there. That's how far we've been away from that number all day. It's a minute chart. That's what the day went like. Strong uptrend. So, until some of these issues are resolved or plainly documented, well, I'm documenting it here to let anyone interested in the Cantor Exchange be aware that if you enter a limit order, that limit order will not be inverted. Not inverted. That limit order, you're expected to invert the pricing yourself, or else an in the money order will be sold at the price of an out of the money order, which is to a huge benefit of the counterparty. Whoever picks that puppy up off of you will get something like a 50, who knows how much, 50. For me, it was probably a discount of around 50 or 60 cents. And for me, personally, that is unacceptable. Once again, this is Alfred from BinaryOptionsTutor.com. I'll see you guys on the next video.